fantasy RPG that deals with the themes of colonization, politics, religion, xenophobia, and forced indoctrination of native people, GreedFall was right up my alley. The game is not for everyone, that is for sure. If you're expecting insane action, the game will surely disappoint. However, if you want a great narrative experience, I think you should give this game a chance. Greedfall takes place in Tear Freddy, a paradise island full of mysteries. You play the role of Desarde, legate of the congregation of merchants who has recently arrived on the island with his cousin who is the newly appointed governor of New Serene, the congregation's capital on the island. While being a diplomat amongst the different factions that are trying to colonize the island, Desarde is also trying to find the cure for Malicor, a mysterious illness that plagues Desarde's homeland. The game feels a little slow for the first 30 minutes or so, but after that, it really picks up. Of course, diplomacy is very important in the game. Your decisions will influence the game's story and also your relationships with the different factions in the game. There are 5 different factions. First, you have the traders, which is the congregation of merchants. Then you have the Knots, which are essentially the Guild of Sailors. The mercenaries are known as the Coin Guard, the religious people of Thelemy, the Bridge Alliance that believe in science and research, and then you have the Islanders, the native people of Teofredi who live in harmony with the nature. The storytelling in this game is amazing. Apart from your main quest, each faction has their own side quests, which I highly recommend you do because they really add to the main story. The quests are beautifully written with plot twists that keep surprising you. You also have 5 companions from each faction with their own series of quests too. They are also very important as they really contribute to the story as a whole. You can actually customize your character in the game, though it is a bit limited. There are also 3 classes you can choose from: Warrior, Magic, or Technical. You can invest skill points in order to unlock active and passive skills, and you can also multi-class if you want. There are also 2 additional skill trees known as attributes, which lets you specialize in what kind of gear you equip, and then you have your talent tree, which can have major effect on how you approach different quests. I found it really helpful to use my points towards charisma and intuition to help with diplomacy and open new dialogue options. You can also respec easily with an item you get in game in case you change your mind at any moment. While the narrative is great, I felt that the combat was lacking. It felt unpolished and clunky at times. The combat isn't absolutely terrible, but I never really enjoyed it. There is something called a technical pause which I found to be really unnecessary. Most of the time I just accidentally clicked it. There is a great variety of items you can use or give your companions to use. There is also crafting in the game if you want to upgrade your weapons or make different types of potions. While visually the game does seem beautiful at first, my greatest disappointment with Greedfall was the repeated use of assets which made exploration really boring after a while. Every region had the same exact building and layout. The enemy variety is also extremely disappointing. I personally enjoyed the game despite all its issues. The narrative alone was worth playing it. There is a prequel that was recently announced, so if Greedfall was on your radar, I definitely recommend you buy it on a sale and play it. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.